Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to the Sanctuary. Folks, we are getting closer and closer to summer blockbuster season, and what a dangerous and fun way to usher it in. So, to officially enter the summer blockbuster season, it's time to talk movie. And this week, Fall Guy. Directed by David Leitch, Ryan Gosling is a stuntman who has a near career-ending injury. So he takes some time off, comes back for this big flick for this actor that he's doing the stunts for, and he realizes that the actor's missing. So he tries to look into it, and it just turns into something that ended up being way more dangerous than any stunt he could ever think of. But I mean, hey, danger is my middle name. The movie quotes and the fourth wall breaks were amazing, and it really kind of brings it to reality, and you're like, I probably would have said that too.
I understood that reference.
Those movie quotes really add to the relationship between Ryan Gosling and Winston Duke in this movie, and just provides a bro friendship that just feels so natural and feels like one of my own friendships.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Gotta give Ryan Gosling his props. He did absolutely incredible in this role. And I mean, you could tell he was having fun. He was being quippy. It kind of felt like he was being himself, which I feel like is a huge benefit to this movie. Complement that with the amazing chemistry between him and Emily Blunt. The interactions, especially when it comes to the comedy, feels natural and free-flowing. And sometimes the comedy enters in a part where you didn't think it would. And that's even better.
How'd that get in there?
Another thing I want to talk about is the song choices, because this really added to not just the fun factor, but the overall vibe of the movie. Movies with its very own soundtrack, and I'm not talking about score, but like soundtrack, like different songs from different artists, I feel like adds so much to not just the story, but the vibe, the scenes, the overall immersion of the experience. Soundtrack involved films really help you kind of like see the cues of, okay, something's gonna happen, or like, this has helped me feel this way about it. Ryan Gosling in this movie, Cole Stevers, is a stuntman, and I liked that they showed actual scenes where they're shooting, you know, with the camera and the equipment and all that and the stunts. I thought it was so cool seeing that and getting almost what feels like a behind the scenes of the movie we're watching right now. The action and, no pun intended, stunts of the film were amazing and just fun-filled, action-packed. This movie never has a dull moment or a moment where I just feel like, let me hop on Twitter. No! I did not have that. Not one reservation, not just like one, let me check my phone. Your boy was like, I'm sat. One thing in this film that I felt was very brilliant was the use of the word Fall Guy. It was used very differently than what I had thought, and I'm so glad I was wrong about it. The finale was insane because just when you think all the crazy stunts, all the money-filled shots are there, they up the ante. And you're just there for a fun roller coaster ride. Almost to the point where it's like, you know, I kind of want to go again.
You gotta run it back.
This movie is a ton of fun, absolutely exceeded my expectations. I just had so much of a good time enjoying this movie. There wasn't a lot of downsides to it. Here's a little fun fact. So the movies I was going to recommend if you like a movie like this, directed by this director. Number 1, Bullet Train. Number 2, John Wick. Number 3, Nobody. And also to find out that this guy directed Deadpool 2. But Deadpool 3 is soon. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about The Fall Guy. And I'm giving The Fall Guy a 4.25 out of 5. Movies like Fall Guy are why we go into theaters. We go to have a good time, have some snacks, enjoy the movie. Just sit there and have fun. That is what The Fall Guy is about. And those are all my thoughts on The Fall Guy. Let me know if you saw it or if you're going to see it. Put it down in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. It is always so much appreciated here in the Sanctuary. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And next to that is the notification bell for every week this movie boy pops up in your feed. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.